Halloween yoga with me, Yogini Steph. Today's theme is pumpkin spice, my favourite. Okay, right, let's begin laying down. Gazing up to the sky, or option to close the eyes, placing your hands by your sides, legs out nice and long, taking nice deep breaths in, and a deep breath out. Grounding yourself to the earth. Imagining roots growing out of your back body, sinking down deep to the earth's core. Unclenching your jaw, letting your tongue rest at the base of your mouth. Any thoughts of the outside world pop into your mind. Just observe them and let them pass on by like a cloud in the wind without any judgments. Lengthening your breath. Bring your right knee in towards your chest, giving yourself a nice big hug. Relaxing your jaw, finding softness in the neck. Interlace your fingers behind your thigh. Inhale, straightening your leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. And inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Straightening your leg, point your toes, and flex your foot. Point the toes, flex the foot. Point, flex, keeping it going. And rotating your ankle one way. Rotations the other way. Coming to stillness, give your knee a nice big hug in towards your chest. And extending your leg to the floor, legs out nice and long. Switching sides, bringing your left knee in towards your chest, giving it a nice big hug. Finding softness in your jaw, your shoulders. Interlace your fingers behind your thigh, relaxing your arms. Inhale, straightening your leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. And inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Straightening your leg. Point the toes, nice ballerina feet. And flex the foot, heel to the sky, toes towards you, spread nice and wide. Point the toes, flex the foot. Point, flex, keeping it going. Lovely, and rotations one way. Rotations the other way. Come into stillness. Give your leg a nice big hug in towards your chest. And extending it to the floor. Legs out nice and long. Drawing both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Feel free to rock side to side. Lovely. And soles of the feet to the floor. Hands by your sides. Walking your heels up towards your glutes. About hip distance apart. Pushing into your feet, pushing into your hands, tilting your tailbone up to the sky, lifting up vertebrae by vertebrae, letting your shoulders roll down your spine. Really engaging your glutes to extend your right leg up to the sky. Feel free to bend the knee if you need to. Ankle over hip. Exhale, bring it down. Not all the way. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, down. And again, inhale, rise up, engage those glutes. Exhale down. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Lovely, bring your hips all the way down, sole of the foot to the floor, switch insides. Pushing into your feet, pushing into your hands, tilting your tailbone up, coming all the way up, 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 up. Lovely, and lifting that left leg up to the sky, flexing the foot, gazing up to the sky. Inhaling, exhale, bringing it down, hovering your glutes off the floor. Inhale, rising up. Exhale down. Hovering, inhale, rising up. Exhale down. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Lovely, bringing it all the way down. Give yourself a nice big hug, knees in towards your chest. Lovely, and both knees coming over to the right hand side. Arms wherever you like, gazing over the opposite shoulder. Spicy little twist. Pumpkin twist. I've invented a new thing. Gazing up to the sky, lifting your knees up through centre, all the way over to the other side, gazing over the opposite shoulder. Lovely, gazing up to the sky, lifting your knees up through centre, bringing your knees in towards your chest, give yourself a nice big hug, bringing your nose up towards your knees, rocking forwards and backwards, and lifting all the way up to a nice seated position, facing ahead, lifting ourselves up nice and tall, stacking the knees. If it's a bit too much for you, you can just cross over the top, so we're more in fire hydrant, or you can keep your legs crossed. But for now, cow face legs, stacking the knees, bringing your feet in towards you, lifting up nice and tall. Head over heart, heart over pelvis, rounding down through the seat bones, lifting up through the sideways, lifting up through the crown of your head. Imagining you're resting your chin on a shelf. Lovely. Left hand to our right knee, right hand behind us, lifting up nice and tall, deep breath in. Exhale, twisting, gazing over that back shoulder. Inhale, coming out slightly to lift. Drawing your belly button in and up. Exhale, twist. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to centre, hands to the floor, walking our hands to the left. You're going to turn to the back of the mat, keep walking your hands, coming back to facing the front, and by the time you've sat down, your left knee is on top. Lifting yourself up nice and tall, right hand to the outside edge of our leg, left hand behind us, lifting up nice and tall, deep breath in. Exhale, twisting, gazing over your back shoulder. Drawing your belly button in and up, inhaling. Exhale, twist. And inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Coming back to centre. Legs out nice and long. Get a nice little shake. Nice little clap. And nice little sweep. Excellent. One more sweep. And coming, sitting up nice and tall. Excuse the feet. Hands by your sides, lifting yourself up, drawing your belly button in and up, flexing your toes towards you. Opening up through your heart, nice and lifted. Inhale, right fingers up to the sky. Exhale, side stretch. Really pushing the mat away from you. Bringing your top arm back, gazing up to the sky. Inhale, fingers to the sky. Exhale, bringing it all the way down, back to our Dandasana, other side. Inhale. Exhale. Open up through the side body. Inhale, fingers to the sky. Exhale, bringing it all the way down. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Lifting ourselves up. Exhale, over, forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Not yanking onto your feet. Crown of the head in the direction of your toes. Lovely, walking your hands all the way back. Head comes up last, coming onto all fours. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, middle finger facing forward. Gaze in between your hands, drawing your belly button in and up. Nice strong belly, flat back. Imagine there's a string coming out of the crown of your head and out of your tailbone, pulling you in different directions. In our neutral spine, our tabletop. Inhale, dropping your belly, chest up, chin up, tailbone up, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, curl the spine, push the mat away from you. Inhale, dropping our belly, chest up, chin up, tailbone up, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, curl the spine, push the mat away from you. Keeping it going. In our beautiful cat-cows, easing into your back bends. Shoulders away from the ears when we drop our belly into our cow pose. Last round. And we'll meet back in our neutral spine. Gaze in between your hands. Again, nice strong belly, not sinking. So applying a bit of activation going on. Gazing over your right shoulder, bumping your hips to the left. Nice little side stretch here. Coming back to centre. Gazing over our left shoulder, bumping your hips to the right. And coming back to centre. Tucking your toes, push the mat away from you, curling through your upper back, creating a nice diamond effect going on. Drawing your belly button in and up, hugging your hips together, hugging your waist together. We're just going to hover those knees off the floor, really push the mat away from you. Just about an inch or so off the floor, pressing into your fingertips, back of the knuckles, elbows the hands, breathing. Lovely, and hips up nice and high, chest to thighs, into our downward facing dog. Feel free to rearrange your dog, maybe you want to bring it a little bit wider. Feel free to invite a bit of movement. Pressing into your fingertips, back of the knuckles, elbows the hands. Drawing your belly button in and up, pushing the mat away from you. Hips up high, chest to thighs, coming to stillness. Gaze in between your toes or in between your thighs. Lovely. Toes facing slightly inwards. Heels aiming towards the floor, don't have to touch. Gazing towards the top of your mat. Walking towards the top of your mat. Into our forward folds. Feel free to give it a nice little sway side to side. Give your head a little yes. Give it a little no. Nice and loose in our neck, loose in the jaw. And coming to stillness. Pressing into your feet, rising all the way up. Ragdoll style. Coming all the way up to standing. Lovely. We're either going to have our feet together or our feet hip distance apart, 10 toes forward, heels behind, so we're yoga feet, not penguin feet. Lifting yourself up nice and tall. Coming up through the arches of the feet, the kneecaps, tilt your pelvis slightly forwards for a bit of belly engagement. Lifting up through our heart space, lifting up through the crown of your head, but not sticking your chin out. Imagining you're resting your chin on a shelf, grounding down through the back body, grounding down through the soles of the feet. Arms nice and relaxed by your sides. Shoulders backing down away from the ears. Now mountain pose. Inhale, arms up to the sky, prayer above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Relax, 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 relax. Prayer kisses the floor. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back, looking ahead, drawing your belly button in and up. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor. Big step back with our right foot, followed by our left foot. Into our plank pose, pressing into your heels, zipping up through the thighs. Inhale here. Exhale, dropping our knees, chest, chin, belly, untuck the toes. Elbows in by our sides, pushing into the pelvis, tops of the feet. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips to heels, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Breathing. Feel free to bend one knee and the other. Come into stillness. Lengthening your spine, relaxing your neck. And taking a big step forward with your right foot. Followed by our left foot, 10 toes forward, heels behind. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs. Belly button comes in and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing up, big angel wings, prayer above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, bring it down through the centre by our sides. Inhale, arms up to the sky, prayer above our heads, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, fold, relax, 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 relax. Prayer kisses the floor. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor, big step back with our left leg, followed by our right leg. Into our plank pose, push the mat away from you. Inhale here. Exhale, drop your knees, chest, chin, belly. Untuck the toes. Elbows in by our sides. Inhale, rising up, baby cobra. Head up, chest up. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips and heels, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Heels don't have to touch the floor, just aiming in that general direction. Pressing into your fingertips, back of the knuckles, elbows the hands. Feel free to take a bend in your knees if you need to. And taking a big step forward with our left foot, followed by our right foot, 10 toes forward, heels behind. Inhale, half lift, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing up, big angel wings, prayer above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, bring it down through the centre by our sides. Lovely. Inhale, arms up to the sky, prayer above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Exhale, 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 exhale. Prayer kisses the floor. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor. Big step back with our right foot, followed by our left foot. Inhale in our plank. Lovely. Exhale, dropping our knees, chest, chin, belly. Untuck the toes, elbows in by our sides. Inhale, rising up for our baby cobra, or belly up for cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips to heels, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Unclenching your jaw, nice and loose in our neck. Lovely. Coming to stillness, taking a big step forward with our right foot. Lovely. Hands to the inside of your right leg, dropping that left heel down, straighten your right leg. Back of your hands to the inside of your right leg, slowly bring that left arm all the way up to the sky, gazing up towards your top thumb. Now triangle pose. Try not to dip. Nice and lifted, stretching in both directions. Lovely, leading with our top fingers, inhale, rising all the way up. Right arm keeps going, going, going. Stretching in both directions. Lovely. Exhale, dropping your top arm all the way down. Turning your hips so you're facing ahead, drawing your right hip crease back. Right hand to your right hip. Opposite hand in front, leaning forward as if you're going to shake someone's hand. Back of the hand to the outside edge of your right leg. Left arm coming all the way up. Any shoulder problems, feel free to place the back of your hand on your lower back. Just finding that rotation in your shoulder. Seeing if you can gaze above your top shoulder. Lovely. Leading with your fingers, rising all the way up, T-shaped arms, bend the front knee, warrior two. Press into the outside edge of your back heel, or of the outside edge of your back foot. Lovely. And windshield the arms all the way to the floor. Stepping back into your plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, dropping the knees, chest, chin, belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rising up. Baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Chest to thighs, hips up high. Heels aiming towards the floor, don't have to touch. Gaze in between your toes or in between your thighs. Lovely, and big step forward with our right foot, followed by our left foot. Send toes forward, heels behind, yogi feet. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing all the way up, big angel wings, through above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, bring it down through the centre, by our sides. Lovely. Switching sides. I'll just move so you can see me. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms up to the sky, through above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Relax, 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 relax. Prayer kisses the floor. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back, looking ahead. Feather light touch. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor. Big step back with our left leg, followed by our right leg. Plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, dropping our knees. Chest, chin, belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale. Baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Really push the mat away from you. Being careful of your ankles. Careful of your neck. Try not to dump your weight into your shoulders. Distributing our weight nice and evenly between our hands and our feet. And taking a big step forward with our left foot. Hands to the inside of our left leg. Dropping our right heel, straightening our left leg. Back of your left hand to the inside of your leg. Right arm slowly coming up to the sky. Into our triangle pose. Maybe gazing up towards your top thumb. Try not to sink. Really stretching in both directions. Still staying lifted. Lovely. Leading with your top fingers. Rising all the way up, left arm keeps going up, right arm down. Big stretch in both directions. Lovely, in our reverse triangle. Excellent. Dropping that top arm all the way down, drawing your left hip crease back, feel free to widen your legs. Right arm forward, leaning forward as if you're going to shake someone's hand. Back of the hand to the outside edge of your leg. Left arm up to the sky. One side might be a little bit different to the other. Just observing without judgment. Lovely. Leading with our top fingers, rising all the way up, T-shaped arms, bending your front knee. Warrior two. Pressing to the outside edge of your back foot. Hugging those inner thighs together. And wing with the arms all the way to the floor. Stepping back. Plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, dropping your knees. Chest, chin, belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rising up, baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Breathing. Toes facing slightly inwards. Relaxing your body. Taking a big step forward with our left foot, followed by our right foot. Yogi feet. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing all the way up, again to wings, pro above our heads. Exhale, bring it down through the centre, by our sides. Lovely. Mountain pose. Lifting up nice and tall. Inhale, arms up to the sky, pro above our heads. Exhale, forward fold. Exhale, 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 exhale. Ground kisses the floor. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor. Big step back to our right foot, followed by our left foot. Inhale here. Exhale, dropping our knees. Chest, chin, belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rising up, baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Lovely. Toes facing slightly inwards. Pressing into the mat with your fingertips, back of the knuckles, elbows of hands. Taking a big step forward with our right foot. Lovely. Dropping our left hip, heel down. Drawing that right hip crease up, hugging your inner thighs together. Getting your balance, getting your foundation, rising all the way up. Warrior one. Bending in that front leg. Knee over ankle, feel free to rearrange yourself. Straightening those arms. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. T-shaped arms, palms facing down. Gazing beyond your right middle finger. Lovely. Flipping your front palm up to the sky. Inhale all the way up and overhead. Gazing up to outer palm. Lovely. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, forearm to thigh. Big stretch in both directions. Extended side angle. Inhale, back to our reverse warrior. Exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, extended side angle. And again, inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, lovely. Warrior two. T-shaped arms, palms facing down. Warrior one. Lovely. And taking your vinyasa, stepping back. Plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, dropping the knees. Chest, chin, belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rising up, baby cobra or cobra. Shoulders away from ears. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. If it's too much for you, feel free to drop onto your knees. Lovely. And taking a big step forward with our right foot. Followed by our left foot, 10 toes forward, heels behind, yogi feet. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing all the way up, again to wings, pro above our heads. Looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, bring it down through the centre, by our sides. Lovely. Same on the other side. Inhale, arms up to the sky, pro above our heads. Exhale, forward fold. Exhale, 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 exhale. Crow kisses the floor. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor, stepping back with your left foot, followed by your right foot. Plank pose. Inhale here. Push the mat away from you. Switching our belly muscles on. Exhale, dropping our knees. Chest, chin, belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise now, baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Breathing, chest to thighs, hips up high. And taking a big step forward with our left foot. Lovely. Dropping our right heel down. Knee over ankle, hugging your inner thighs together. Drawing your left hip crease back. Inhale, rising all the way up. Warrior one. Straight straightening those arms, keeping a deep bend in that front knee. As we exhale, opening up to our warrior two. Press into the outside edge of that back foot, tilting your tailbone slightly forward. Gazing off your front middle finger. Lovely. Flipping your front palm up to the sky. Inhale, bringing it up and overhead. Reverse to warrior. Still bending in that front knee. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, extended side angle, forearm to thigh. Big stretch, not putting your full weight into your thigh. Bringing that top arm back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, extended side angle. And again, inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Lovely. Coming back to our warrior two. And windmill the arms all the way to the floor. Stepping it back into your plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, take your vinyasa. Bring it all the way down. Inhale, rising up, baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Chest to thighs, hips up high. Heels don't have to touch the floor, just aiming in that direction. And big step forward with our left foot. Followed by our right foot. Yogi feet, inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing up, big angel wings, spread above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, bring it down through the centre, by our sides. Lovely. Inhale, mountain pose, arms up to the sky, spread above our heads. Exhale, forward fold, relax, 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 relax. Breath kisses the floor. Inhale, half lift, looking ahead, drawing your belly button in and up. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor, stepping onto all fours. Dropping your elbows where your wrists were. Walking your knees back. Hips up nice and high. Pressed into your fingertips, chest towards the floor. Forehead to the floor. If you've got the flexibility in your neck, chin to floor. If not, don't worry about it. Into our puppy pose. Breathing. Settling your energy, sending lots of love to the earth, receiving lots of love back. After today's spicy little practice. Lovely, pressing into your forearms, lifting yourself all the way up, walking your hands all the way back, big toes together, knees mat distance apart, hips to your heels, walking your hands out in front of you, or even legs together, sweeping it round by your sides. Nice little counter pose. Pressing into your hands, lifting yourself all the way up, head comes up last. And once you're there, sweeping your legs all the way around, coming onto your back. Lovely. Hands out by our sides, palms facing up. Right foot to the inside of our left thigh. Bring that right knee away from us. Pushing your foot into your thigh. I'm just going to bring our thigh all the way over to the floor. Open up through the hip. You can gaze up to the sky or over your right shoulder. In our reclined cow face variation pose. Lovely, gazing up to the sky, lifting your knees up through centre. Soles of the feet to the floor, switching sides. Left foot to the inside of our right thigh. Knee away from you, pushing into our right thigh, bringing it all the way over to the floor. And maybe gazing over your opposite shoulder, both shoulder blades on the floor. And gazing up to the sky, lifting your knees up through center, soles of the feet to the floor. Give yourself a nice big hug. Feel free to rock side to side. Lovely, and come into stillness. Legs out nice and long, arms by your sides, palms facing up, coming into your Shavasana. Closing your eyes and just letting the effects of today's practice settle in. Allowing your eyes to close, letting your energy settle. You can stay here if you like to continue your Shavasana for a little bit longer. Or you can join me in wiggling our fingers and toes, circling your wrists and your ankles. Taking a big stretch, or give yourself a nice hug. And rolling onto your favourite side, pushing yourself all the way up to a nice easy seat position. Head comes up last. Sitting up nice and tall, wherever feels good for you today. Hands to prayer in front of heart centre, really pressing your hands together. Feel the connection between your hands, your connection with yourself, your inner peace, your inner light. Feel free to join me in an Om. If not, you can listen and feel the vibrations in the room, or you can say it to yourself, whatever you fancy. Deep breath in for the Om. And Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today on day 24. I will see you tomorrow in day 25. Hands, I don't know what they're doing. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.